So previous class we discussed about regarding to the conditional statements, right? We have three types of conditional statements. One is if statement, if else, if else. Right? Three type of things. So this is a syntax of if condition. If we need to write a condition ended with the colon and the body of a if statement. So if condition, when the condition is true only, the body of a statement will be executed. If the condition is false, just ignore or skip the output. So for that case, we need to know else condition. If condition is failed, else will be executed. So for the execution of failing of in the case of fail of if condition, we use the else condition. So if we have a more than 2-3 conditions, we have more than 2 conditions, at the time we prefer for else if condition. It's an else if condition. So it is in the form of if else if else if else. Okay, more than 2 conditions. And we discussed regarding to the static dynamic inputs also. So static input is given by the developers and dynamic input is given by the users. So for the dynamic purpose, we written in the form of input. We take the input function and enter the things what we require, like enter your name or enter like for the age is in the form of integers only. By default, we are mentioning the int of input, enter your age. So this is the things yesterday we discussed, right? I have given some of the examples also to practice purpose. So I hope you are all done about that. And today is a new topic, that is loops statements. Loop. Today topic is loop statement. So basically in Python we have 2 types of loop. One is while loop and another one is for loop. In Python we have 2 types of loops. One is while, another one is for. Let me discuss about the while. What exactly? So while loop simply runs
Vamshi,
on.
Sorry, Vamshi, you were not
your
clear.
screen is not visible. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You said why
While.
condition and why
While.
and sorry.
Just a second. Now it's visible.
Yeah, it's loading for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
visible
is.
now.
It is.
Yeah. So it's visible, right? Okay.
Why?
So basically in Python we have 2 types of loops. One is while, another one is for. For loop and while loop. Then we discuss about what exactly the while loop. So while loop is used to run a block of code until a certain condition is met. Like it means if a certain condition is satisfied, up to the while loop is works. Like it is a continuous thing. Okay, it is a continuous thing. It is a continuity. The syntax of while loop is we need to like simple while condition ended with colon, and below that we need to write a body of a loop. Whatever things we need to write a program, we need to give the things. So while loop is like if the condition is satisfied up to the condition met, the while loop is continuously iteration itself. While loop is continuously iteration itself. When the condition meets, the output break there and we will get the remaining things. What exactly we are printing. So simple example you can wait. So in while loop, first you need to remember one thing. We need to give initializers and incrementer. Initializer and increment. So initializer means from where you need to start. Increment means after the looping, how much value need to be incremented. Okay, in increment, how much value, like how much thing you need to add. So here in this code, I equals to 1. From the initial, I am starting with 1. Here the condition is while I is
Less than or equal to 5.
less than equals to 5. The condition is I is less than equals to 5. Print I after the one rotation. For example, 1 is going into the loop, it rotates. It will check the condition I is less than or equal to 1. 1 is less than equals to 5. True. It will get the output as a 1. Again 1 is incremented with 1. I is incrementing with 1. here I equals to I plus 1. I am adding I plus 1. So initial value of I is 1. I am adding next 1. It is equals to 2. Now the I is 2. 2 is again rotate into the loop. Again rotate into the loop. Check the condition 2 less than or equals to 5. If the condition is satisfied, it will get the outputs. Again 2 is plus 1. We are adding I plus 1. 3. 3 is again looping into the condition. Like that the condition up to the beat. What exactly the condition? Up to the beat it will looping itself. If the condition is satisfied, like it's break the thing and the outputs are stopped. Like this. So I equals to 1 while I less than or equals to 5, print I equals to I plus 1. So initial step I equals to I plus 1. Like 1 is less than or equals to 5. Is true condition. We get a 1. Okay. Again 1 equals to 1 plus 1, 2. Now the I value is 2. 2 is going to the loop. Check that 2 less than or equals to 5. True. The value is out. Again we are adding 1 to 3. 3 less than or equals to 5. True. 4 less than or equals to 5. True. 5 less than or equals to 5. True. But 6 is not less than. The condition is false. So looping is stopped. The outputs are remaining instead.
So, does we have to do this I plus 1?
Definitely, we need to do. These are two things. One is initializer and another one is increment.
Initializers.
Initializer. This is initializer.
Okay.
Initial initializer. So we need to initialize from where it is. So if you can start with 0 also, it's not a problem.
Okay.
If you can start with 2 also, based on the things.
Any particular
Any value. But the condition need to be less than the condition. Whatever the condition. Yeah, whatever the condition you are writing, less than the condition you need to initialize.
input and
Yeah. So by default, if you are working in like projects, by default we are taking 0 or 1. That 0 or 1. We don't go for more. So here also we can add more than 1. We are just adding a number to it. That's it. For example, if you remove this increment, continuously rotating 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I equals to 1. Its first loop is go for the first loop. I less than or equals to 5. So if you don't have any loop also like increment, it will continuously running the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 output. So there is no end for that.
So, any example?
See.
How do we end this if that happens?
The condition continuously loop. Just a second. So that's why we use this increment. If you don't use the increment, it is continuously running the things. Continuously getting the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, continuously getting the 1. So we need to give the increment condition. At the time only the loop will be stopped. Okay. So that firstly I stated the statement while loop is a continuous thing. It is a continuous thing. Okay. So
But sorry, Vamshi, you are giving the increment condition after the print.
Yeah.
Is that it has to be after the print or before the print?
After the print only.
After the print only we will do that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So some of the times if you use the while loop like this, it will be stuck. So at the time go to the kernel, restart it. Okay.
Will not decide the data.
No disturbance for anything. Just we are restarting the kernel, just like switch on, switch off, like that. Okay, understand? Value.
Any where we can remove this.
In data science programs, statement, for example, we have a data regarding to the social media, like share, subscribe regarding to that. So here that this works like a likes based on the likes. How many videos get the highlights? It will continuously loop that. It continuously loop that. For example, A, B, C, three videos is there. So how many people are engaging to that videos? How many likes are getting? What are the feedbacks of the thing? That will continuously looping itself. Works in the loops. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Continuously looping itself.
So
That video.
there is no limit for us.
No.
As we are giving
We are just mentioning the condition to stop the loop. While loop is a continuous thing.
You don't stop it like
continuously is going on thousands of going on the things. In videos it will be helpful like continuous scrolling. There we use a while. In data science projects, if while equals to true, initially we are mentioning that true statement without anything. If while equals to true, this count of data need to be continuously rotated. At the time we use like this. That's a real time example, like continuously looking after videos. So if you want to write the things, you can write.
I'm recording this session.
Yeah, recording.
Will be
No, it's I'm using third party tool OBS Studio. No, not an extension. It's a video recording software. I use mostly for that. Okay. Hmm? So second type is for loop. For loop is also is an iteration, like same like a loop. It's also, but it iterates over a sequence of a data. Here the sequential data means we have a list, dictionary, tuples. These are the sequential data. So for iterating them, we use this for loop. So here the syntax. Observe the syntax. For value in a sequence. For value in a sequence. Below that the body of a statement. So here whatever the sequence you are using, that is again stored to the values. At the time we are iterating the values, not the sequence. Sequence of data is stored into the values. Here we are iterating the values. Okay. Example you will understand. Language equals to Python, Python. So for X in a language, X is storing of language. X is storing of language. What are the things present in a language? That is comes to the X. That is comes to the X. We are print the X. Y Python. So because it is a string is a sequence of the characters with individual 1, 2, 2. Here we have 6 characters. We are iterating sequence. That means we are getting one by one. Any output, if you use this for loop, comes in a vertical, not in a horizontal. Everything, any output, if you use a for loop, the output will be in a vertical format. Okay? Understand? Same like that for the iteration of list. Fruits equals to apple, banana, orange. For fruit in a fruit, the whole the fruits is storing in a fruit. I am printing the fruit. These are the fruits. So like that, here we have a special function. If you want to get the numbers between the ranges, so ranges. So this is a condition for number in a range 1 to 100 or 1 to 200. Mostly in data science, we use this range function for getting the data from the data set. Okay, we require the data from the range. At the time for number in a range starting with 1 and end with 10. 10 minus 1. It supplies the value. So if you mention 100 also, it will be iterated up to 100. One by one. Complete one by one. Enter the method. Okay. Next one, iteration over a dictionary. If you want to iterate over a dictionary also. So in dictionary we have what is the format of dictionary? How can we define the dictionary? Online, offline, both. How can we define the dictionary? How can we define
key value.
Yeah, key value pair. We define the dictionary in the form of key value pair. So up to now we seen just only one word. That's why we use only one value. In dictionary we have two things. One is key, another one is value. For that case, if you are using a for loop, we need to mention the two values. One is for key, another one is for value. Student grade equals to, these are the grades of a student. Firm, name and grade. I need a name and grade. Name is represented for the key, Grade is differentiated for the values, whatever the things stored in the dictionary, in a student grade dot items. One key value pair is known as items and accessing the items, and I need to iterate the items. So print a string name is the grade name and is grade. That's it, right? Okay, this is a string format I use here. This is a string format. So for loop is used to iterate over a sequence of a data. Sequence data, we have a list, data, pool, strings. These are the sequence of data. So for iterating a sequence of data, we use this for loop. And while is continuous looping. Continuous looping. If we mention the condition, we up to the condition it meets, it will stop the output. So don't forget to keep the while loop. One is initializer and another one is increment. Initializer, increment. These are the things is most important. So you can start with 5 also. It's not a problem. Okay. So I am giving big number here and okay. So these are the value of 2000 things we will get. If you forget to keep this, it will continue the loop up to the I equals to 5 continuously. Continuously loop the 5. There is no stop for that. There is no stop. Continuously iteration is going on till there is no stop. So in this case, if you want to stop this output, simply go for the kernel. Yeah, it will continuously run it looping itself, right? That's why it will be stuck somewhere. Go to the kernel, restart. That's it. Okay. One second, guys. Okay, two things. Okay, while loop and for loop. So be careful while using the while loop. Okay, like that will be happen for you also. Be careful for that. So this is the two things. So do you have any doubts after? And write the questions on the question asked. For loop and while loop both. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. To check the condition. J to check the condition. J less than or equals to J less than or equals to 20.
20, right?
Vamshi, can you repeat? Vamshi, sorry.
Yeah. I will. Write a Python program. Write a Python program to check j less than or equals to 20. 20, 20. To check less than or equals to 20. And the next one is academy equals to academy. Academy equals to I am learning data science.
Sorry, academical to?
I am learning data science. I iterate this using for loop. I iterate it using for loop. Okay. Next question. Same, academy equals to list of, I am telling the list of items, data science, list of items, data science, data analyst. You can simply mention DS, DA, like that also. Okay. Full stack Java, Salesforce, full stack Java, Salesforce, CAD, CAD. Clear? Same thing, by using the for loop, I iterate these items. Okay.
Vamshi, what using this loop?
For loop.
Okay, using for loop for this.
Yeah, for this academy list of courses I am using. You need to iterate. Okay. Next one, create your own dictionary, like employee information. Create your own dictionary, employee information, up to 5 keyword, 5 items, up to 5 items. Create a dictionary, employee information, up to 5 items. Iterate using for loop. Iterate using for loop. Iterate using for loop. Here. Then online, offline both.
Yeah.
These are the
Yeah.
4 questions. So work on
Yeah.
the while loop and for loops. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next topic is control statements. Control statements. So control statements are used to control the flow of outputs. It is used to control the flow of outputs. Output of a flow ni control cheyadaniki we use this control statements. Okay. It is used to control the flow of outputs. But manam conditional statements chusam. We have seen the conditional statements. It is used to apply the conditions on input data. It is used to apply the conditions on input data. What is the data we are taking? We are applying the conditions. So like age, this much of age required. So we are applying the conditions on input data, whereas control statements are used to apply the conditions on output data, like controlling the flow of outputs. Whatever the outputs we require, we are passing the things. Okay. So basically we have a pass, break, continue. So pass and break is the same. Sorry, pass and continue is the same like that. It works same. Okay. There is no major differences between them. But the pass is used to like pass, like what are the thing. If you are watching the video, simply we are doing some pass like that is used. So for smaller, like for example, pass statement is a no operational statement. We don't have any operations to work on. Simply we are writing the function, but we are not using it at the time. At the time we are not using that condition. Maybe in further future we will go for the things to write the same condition for the future. For example, now we have a AC. In AC we have multiple functions. We have a AC, fan, swing, and switch off, switch on. So we have 4 conditions. Let me imagine 4 conditions: switch on, switch off, AC, fan, and swing. So at the time I am not getting to write the code of switch on. Okay, just I write a function, simply mention the pass. I will go for the other functions. For the future, maybe in the future I will get some of the code, I will input there. At that situations we use this pass. It don't affect any outputs, it can't affect anything. Just it creates the things. Okay. For example, for I in a range of 10, if I equal to 6, pass. That means don't work on the 6. Else print I. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 is not out. We didn't get any output as a 6 because we mentioned that 6 equals to pass. I equals to, when the I equals to 6, just pass that. I don't require any operation on the 6. Remaining things I don't have any problem. You can print that like that the code. Clear or not clear? If you apply the pass in any function, it does not done any operations on that. Just quite like ignore. Just keep ignoring. So remaining things will be worked. We are not applying any operation, any function, any functionality on that pass statement. It works as a ignore things. Okay? It helps to stop the flow of outputs. Works on the flow of outputs. And next one is break. So simply break statement is used to exit the loop permanently. Like if we apply the break, we suddenly, if you are going in a 30-40 km per hour in a car, suddenly if you apply the brake, the car will be stopped. Like that only, if the continuous looping of a iteration also, if you apply the brake, suddenly it stop the loop. For I in the range of 10, where if I equal to 7, break. I am applying the brake at 7th number. So we will get the output up to 7. Okay, we will get the output up to 7th.
Okay.
If you apply, wherever you apply the break, it will break the statement. This is a break. Okay.
Bakshi, while trying to run a code, I'm facing some issue.
So, what are the issues you are getting?
So the error says expected an indented block after for statement in line 3. Can I share my screen?
Just a second. Let me complete this.
Colon. I think question you might be missing the colon after this the number. I got the same error.
Yeah, I am giving that colon, but somehow.
Yeah, you can share. Sir. Let me check.
Okay, let me share. Second. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This is the
So,
Indentation.
you make a like here, the indentation error is occurring. So you need to give the before the break is a block of code, like 4 spaces. Before that, yes, there, 2, 3, 4. Now we will here also in print. For the print.
in printers. Okay.
Yeah, that is a formation of syntax. Here, sir, in the top also you need to mention like, yeah, everything you need to adjust, sir. Everything. So, sir, just a second. Open the new code cell, new cell. Yeah, right now for whatever the things you are mentioned in the top, same like that, right? For in the range of 10, for I in the range of 10. Yeah, colon. Need to mention the colon and press enter. Yeah, it direct, sir, press enter. You have pressed enter. Yeah, right. By default, compiler gives the correct syntax. Okay, don't go for the back. Press enter. So see, by default it gives the correct syntax. Come back. You need to write the else in the form of in the below of if statements.
Okay, here itself, right?
Yeah, backspace. Now you need to write else.
Understood.
Yeah.
Print here.
print the I. Can run now, you will get the outputs, right?
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. The syntax, like indentation, is the most important thing.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, that's a break. And finally, continuous is just simply skip the whatever the things we are mentioning. Skip that thing and remaining will be get an output. Same like a pass, it works as the same like a pass. Okay, for I in the range of 10, if I equal to 7, continue. So we are skipping the 7th number. We are skipping the 7th and print I. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is missing. Okay, we are missing the 7. Like that, whatever the things you mentioned here, it will skip that thing and remaining will be getting a. Okay, same I am applying only 2 conditions, like only if condition. You apply the more than 2 if condition. Try out yourself, like more than 2 if condition. I use only 1, like if it is equals to some I equals to 5 or 4. You take more than 2 conditions. More than 2 if conditions. So like that, if I equal to 5, continue. Again, if else I equal to 7, continue. Again, else print. Like that. Simply.
Sorry, Vamshi, can you help me on this, on the previous code once again?
So let me write things. So for
Yeah.
I in a range of, I'm taking in a range of 50. Okay, I'm taking a range of 50. If I equal to 5, here I am mentioning continue. Here I am mentioning continue. Next statement, else if I equal to 20, continue. Okay, clear? Now I am mentioning else print I. So it means it will skip the 5th number and skip the 20 number from this output. It's easy to identify. So 5th number is skipped here. 5th number is skipped. 4, 6. 5th number is skipped and the 20 also skipped. Just we are skipping that number and we are continuing printing the other things. Sorry? So if you want to have any more than 2, 3 conditions. So for example, some of the projects we take, we have a 5 columns, like age, something 5 columns. If we required only 2 columns, like we don't require, like name column is not necessary, email column is not necessary. At the time we simply ignore that thing. More than 2 conditions. More than 2 conditions. So these are the things we are working on the numbers and the data. In the real time, if you come for the data science or data analyst project, we completely work on the columns. So at the time, same thing, whatever the thing I equals to 5 we have mentioned, same like I equals to, you need to mention the column name. So that comes to the data science project. When we go for that, we will go in depth about
Vamshi,
One second. One time.
yeah.
It's not. Double equal to is represented really equal to. Where exactly I really equal to 5, continue, that need to be skipped. Where exactly I really equal to 20, we need to skip. So single equal to is used to assign the values in a variables. For that case only we use for a equals to 10, b equals to 20. We are assigning 20 into the variable of a or b. Like that, for assigning purpose we use this equal to. Single equal to. Double equal to is exactly equal to or real equal to. We need to mention the real equal to. Okay, clear? Sir, tell me sir, sorry.
Sorry, I was not getting the same both the places. Can I share my screen for 1 second?
Yeah, you can share.
Let me know if you're able to see the screen.
Yes sir, just a second, loading. Sir, you forgot to mention the for I in the range, sir. That's it. You mentioned the off. For I.
Oh, off is not there. Okay.
So just have a look on the syntax. Whatever the things I have done, just have a look. This is a syntax. Let me copy it and paste in the chart. Have a look at the syntax. So this is a basic syntax. So we mention for I. So by telling the words of language, we are mentioning for I in the range of. Okay. When it comes to the programming, we don't need to mention the for I in the range of.
Okay. So how do I open the chat box?
So come, open the new cell. Let me tell the code you can write.
Okay. Yeah.
For I
I
in
in
range, open the brackets, parenthesis. So don't use space.
oh, there's no space also here.
Yeah, don't use the space.
Okay.
It's a function basically. Ended with colon, ended with. So,
Oh, sorry. And colon here, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Then print I equal to print. Sorry. If only.
If right, yeah.
I equals to double equal to 5 ended with
Sorry.
colon
Colon. Okay.
print um,
No, we were breaking it, right?
no,
We
no,
were
no,
doing-
no, no,
we
no.
we were
You
break.
can write the continue here. So scroll up
Okay.
here. You can write the continue here. Remove the print and continue. Yeah. Come to the next line. Backspace. You need to give as if condition. Else.
Mm-hmm.
So you are right. You want to write two conditions, right? I equals to equal to give 7. Yeah. Continue. Come down and the backspace. Yeah. Else. Ended with colons. Print I. Capital B also. Small b. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can run now. You will get the outputs.
Okay. 7 is skipped and 5 is skipped.
5 is
Yeah.
also skipped.
Okay. And how do we do the break? So in the
Same
same
like
way,
remove the continue and keep the break. Break is works like
Continue, skip the break.
simply, yeah, you can write one more thing. Let me tell you. For I in the range of 10, same thing. For I in the range of 10. For I in the range of 10. Simply if I equal to 5, break. Else print I. So it will stop up to the 5. You can run the code.
yeah. Now I got it. Yeah.
Fine.
I think I was putting that for I in the range of. Okay, I understood
Yeah,
now.
in the range. We are taking the range. That range is
In
from
range.
0.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Understood. The syntax error. Okay, I understood. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no. The questions are okay. Everything is good. So try
Yeah,
more and more
understood.
on practice. Okay. If you do more and
Yep.
more on practice, only you will get the things. So what are the topics today? Covered like loops, for loops, while loops, and the control statement, conditional statements, or control statements. Mix the things along with the operators. These things along with the operators you need to mix. Right now I am mixing the control statements with conditional statements, right?
Conditions. Yeah.
For loop, while for loop is mixed with the conditional statement, if and if else. So try to provide try to work on the examples where exactly that operators also comes. So like example, same age, you can take the like age if the age is about like that. So for in the range of ages, for age in the range of 1 to 100. So if the person is came, it will need to divide the person. So try to mention the operators in the conditional as well as the loops. So mix them equally. So that is the practice. Clear? Clear? Everyone is clear?
Yep. Yep.
Clear?
It's clear.
Yeah, done. That's it from my end. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.